So if I could become the bad preacher's kid, then I would be in on the in crowd. So I decided to just take my clothes off on the playground in the middle of the neighborhood just to make him laugh so he wouldn't beat me up. I remember instantly thinking to myself, I'm going to hell. I have just pushed my father, who represents God, down the stairs. And I remember saying that to the girl one night, I don't think we should see each other for a while here because I'm feeling that something is missing, and I'm afraid it might be because I'm homosexual.
Welcome to Pure Passion. My name is Jonathan Daugherty. When we first began airing Pure Passion almost 7 years ago, our first interview was with show producer David Kyle Foster, whose life as a preacher's kid struggling with masturbation, pornography, homosexuality, and eventually male prostitution, plus his years spent as an actor in Hollywood and then as a member of a cult prior to getting saved while on a trip to Israel, was one that needed more time to tell than we could give it back then. So we've decided to revisit David's amazing story during the next 2 episodes. If we haven't convinced you yet that Jesus Christ can set anyone free from anything, then sit back and watch the story of God's relentless pursuit of a young man whose purpose in life was to show God just how much He hated him.
I was born in 1951. I was the third of 4 boys. My father was a Presbyterian pastor. In fact, he was the 3rd generation of Presbyterian pastors that went all the way back to the Covenanter Scots in Scotland and Northern Ireland. So he was a very strict disciplinarian. We could not play cards on Sunday. At one point, we couldn't even read the Sunday paper on Sunday. So he came out of that sort of strict Sabbatarian, Covenanter Scots line. That whole Scottish line was very self-contained and independent, fiercely so. And we did not share our emotions. We did not hug. We did not affirm each other. I never heard from my father, I love you, you're my son, you're good, that sort of thing. I don't remember him ever hugging me, although I'm sure he must have at some point. My mother's side was also Irish and Scots-Irish. So we had the British Isles pretty well covered there.